So this morning we're nice and early down the ECA, and it's busy. There's a lot of people got the same idea we have. There's a 1 day weather window, and even that's not looking great. Over the back there it was looking very black. But anyway, we're out on Tim's Raider 18. As you can see there, it's got a Mercury Pro XS on the back, pushing it along. Nice trailer, everything up together on Tim's boat. Very, very clean boat. It's a Polish Raider, but I'll tell you now, I've been out on this boat many, many times, and I can say no more than I'd certainly have one. I'd have one like this anyway, all day long. I know some of the, I think a couple of the early ones weren't done well when the moulds first moved to Poland. But I'll tell you, they soon corrected it. They had a little bit of a job to try to get the reputation back, but this boat is very, very well built. And yeah, we're out on it today, jumbo, and we're going to look for, hopefully, gilt-head bream, maybe a stinger, but we'll take whatever comes along. Right, let's get out there. Right, so we saw a few birds working, and it'd be rude not to have a little dabble and see if there's a few mackerel underneath. Possibly shoal bass, but we don't really want them, we want the mackerel. Do with a few just for bait. Don't know if I saw something follow up the feathers then.
They're all on the top and on the surface there, but
Probably bass in it. Not very deep here by the feel of it.
23 foot. It's 80.
That's the, yeah, they're just feeding on the drop off. Yeah, there we go. And what we got there, a little dinky bass. I thought I saw something following us up. Come on, mate, you're not wanted. Now usually like this there is a few mackerel amongst them. If it's a lot of bass, there's usually a few mackerel, so we won't waste too much time. See fish topping all around us. Yeah, they're all they're all around us. Right, I'll turn that camera off. Right, we're just putting on the bar here with the rod holders on, and it's a nice little feature that. There we go.
And then what we'll do then? Rail blazer.
It's a good idea actually, it's a really good idea. I like this. Had this made up especially, and obviously it takes off and comes on, and there you go, quick as that. There's the rod holders and the bait table fitted up. Job's a good one. Perfect. Lovely job, yeah, perfect. Right, let's get fishing. Well, it's been a bit slow. We've been spinning round and round because there's hardly any tide, but I've just had my first bite, and it's got, I feel it's got to be a bream of some description. It is certainly darting around like one. I suppose it could be a bass. Let's have a look.
I can't see it with the sun.
And it's a bream, a black bream. I believe it's a black bream anyway, isn't it? Yeah, it's a female black bream. Not bad size. Nice little fish. We're not going to keep it, but there we go. Tim's going to pass me the T-bar. Cheers. Oh, well, I didn't need it in the end. Dropped off. Thank you, though. But there you go. You see the rig I'm using, just a normal sort of 2-hook running ledger. There's hardly any tide, so I've only got a 2-ounce lead on it. I've only put that little boom there just to keep it sort of away from, keep them away from each other. Little pop-ups which don't hurt now and again. Bait is ragworm from Cosham Angling, tipped with a little bit of black lug from the same shop. Anyhow, first fish of the day, and we'd like to see its cousin, its big cousin. That would be good. Okay, well, I know exactly what I've got on here because because the rod bent over, and within 2 seconds a stingray has leapt clear of the water. So, and then it's just gone on a run that would do a smooth hound justice. So we know exactly what we got here. It's a very, very decent Stingray, but I've got it on very light gear. Not only is the tackle quite light, but the end gear, the trace is quite light as well. I'm going to turn the clicker off. I might turn it back on if it does another run, because it was quite impressive. I've got quite a lot of drag now, and he's still taking it off. Ooh. I'd love to see this fish, or I'd love you to see it. Me and Tim seen it. How big do you reckon that fish was, Tim? Fairly decent, wasn't it?
Yeah, you get the bite on the other one.
Here we go. So it's been very quiet this morning, but this has livened things up no end. Right, okay, well, can I show you this fish? I would like to. I've got the sneaky suspicion I'm not going to be able to. But I'll tell you one thing, I will do my best. Right. Okay, wow. Right. No, that's the second one. I've not had that many stingers, but the first one I had, funny enough, did exactly the same thing. I hooked it in about 15 foot of water, and it came straight up to the surface and did half its body out of the water. This one did a jump. It was like a manta ray. Quite impressive. It's, yeah, people will say, well, why don't you film it? It's like, because I haven't got a battery that lasts 8 hours for a start, so the camera's not always on. And it came out of nowhere. The rod just went 1, 2, and then boff, the fish came straight out of the water. But I've probably got 25 pound trace and very, very small Chinook hooks. They are strong, but if this fish really wants to say see you later, I don't think there's much I can do about it. Right, I'm going to turn the camera off. Ooh. And we'll come back to you if I can get it closer. Tim's just got his first fish of the session. It looks like a strap eel, so he brought my other rod in for me out of the way. Now I've managed to get this fish closer. It's been only about 5 minutes since I hooked him up, but I'm just inching him, literally. I daren't do any more than this. I'd just like to see the fish. If I can get him to the side and get the hook out of him, that'll do. That'll be good. My PB stinger is about 30 pound, and that had double barbs on its tail that were truly scary. So anything bigger than that, if the barbs are anything to go by that one, yeah, I don't want to really get them anywhere near me. Not if I can help it. But dare I say it, he took half the line off this reel on that first run, and this is the deeper water out here. He's gone into it. We're only in about maybe 11 foot, and he's gone out there into, probably drops down to about 25-30 foot, and he headed straight out to it. So in a minute I've got to probably try to bring him up a bank. Now if he's gliding just off the bottom, that'll probably be the best case scenario. If not, and he starts juddering on that bank, I think it's good night. Anyway, take 2. We'll bring you back for take 3, hopefully. Right, I've got the fish on the surface, and he's not that far away, so I'm going to be careful. I can see, I've just seen his barb. Oh, I think I might have turned him and might be slightly tangled up, which I don't think is a great thing. I don't think it's as big as it looked. It did look, well, it looked like it could be the same size, similar size to the one on my PB, but I don't know. I don't know. But I've got him this far, so I'd certainly like you to see him. And he's there, right in the surface, dark shape under the water there. I might have cleared him actually. There's a bit of weed on the line as well. But he's just... Oh, he's not a bad fish. He's not massive, but it's not bad. For this rod and this outfit... Oh, there he goes. No, he's not twisted, he's just... he keeps turning every now and again. I can just see the light underside of him. I can't do a lot to him, he's sort of coming round to the back of the... Yeah, we'll give you a show of him if we can get him. He's probably be easy to get the hook out of him as well.
We're going to need a bigger net.
Well, it don't look... It looks... The annoying thing is I don't want him popping off before I can see him on the camera. It'd be very nice for people to get a see of it, and it'd be equally nice to get the hook out of the fish. It's only a very small chinu, honestly. Exactly. Yeah, little, yeah, little tiny, probably a size 2 chinu, which shows how strong they are. Here he comes. Look, he's on the surface there. He's not quite as big as he looked when he come out of the water, because the whole of him came out of the water. He looked big. But I think we're going to get, hopefully, a show of him. I've just got to give him in a little bit more, Tim. Watch that barb, won't you? Whatever you do, because they really don't mess about. I think it'll go right through my trainers anyway. Ain't a bad one, you know. He ain't a bad ray at all. That look at that. Let me sort of get the camera on him. Hopefully, that's not a bad fish. That's got to be 30, I think, all day long, because they're quite deep fish. Might even be a bit more. Oh, he's a nice fish though. Oh no, he didn't like that. Here you go, Tim. Here you go. Oh, he did not like that. That's a nice fish. Yeah, no, that's a good fish. I'd say that's better than my 30. And if I get him in on this gear, here you go, Tim. He's right there. He's right there. Oh, I don't know if he'll go in that net, will he?
I know they've got very flexible.
Yeah, if we fold him in, he'll go in it. Oh.
Look at that barb.
I know. It's a weapon. Is he in? No. Oh, he's gone. Oh well. Oh, they'll come out. That's cool. That's really good news. Oh well, I hope we saw him. He looked about, well, he must have been 35, 40. And that wasn't bad. We got him to the net before Tim knocked him off, because, you know, that's the kind of guy he is. Oh well, there's a bit of fun. On the wrong rod, but hey, we got him to the side and the hook popped out, which is really good news. Oh. And there you go, people. That's what he's done to a slightly bigger chinu. I wouldn't say that's a big hook though for a stinger, but that's why we've lost him, Tim, because it should look like that one. And now it looks like that one. But there you go. Very pleased to say that we didn't leave a hook in him, and we got to see him. I don't know what we got on camera, but he was a ka-chunker. He wouldn't go in that net, that's for sure. Right then, I've got a better rod up there, see? Why don't I put that one out? Okay, well Tim thinks he's got a nice bream on here. We don't know whether we might have our first gilt. Oh nice, that's a really nice black bream, Tim. Wow, that's a really nice black bream. Look at him. That's a beauty. Hold him up to the camera. He's a cracker. What a fish. Yeah, nice. Take it over for the barbecue? Yeah, we'll hold him up so you can see. So, I mean, Tim's 6'2", and if he turns that fish around, lets the camera see it, stops him spinning, shows the fish, Tim, because There you go. Over £2, I'd say. Lovely. Well, we're getting some bites and we're getting some nice fish. Anyway, that's a nice bream. A very nice black bream. Okay, lovely job.
Shallow water.
Yeah, so this rod here has done exactly the same thing. I've literally just put it out. I'll put 3 king rag on it, a bigger trace, a bigger hook, and I know it's a stinger because it's just done exactly the same thing and jumped and has come off. Or is it still on? No, it's still on. It's coming towards me a bit. Can you bring that rod in for me, please, Tim? So here we go. We've got much more chance of showing this stinger. It doesn't feel as big as the last one. But yeah, it just shows they're here. I mean, I've put 3 nice big ragworm on a nice strong 2/0 hook. And yeah, he cleared the water straight away like the other one did. And oh, look at that, they didn't have to swim. Yeah, well, I think he's on right on the edge of it. I think you're right, but here we go. Certainly not as big as the last one, but second stinger of the session. This is quite a small fish, actually. Yeah, well, I might just T-bar him off on the side there. He's a much smaller fish. I know. What Tim's just said is quite right. The tail is longer than the body, so if I'm near his mouth, that tail can definitely ping me. Without a doubt, it can hit me. So maybe Tim's right, we get him in the net, give you a little bit of a show of him. This is a much smaller fish. Probably, well, I don't want to say, but yeah, maybe that. But it's a lot smaller than the last one. It's come in a piece of cake on this this outfit. Again, even though it's not a big fish. Got him, Tim? We're still going to watch that barb. We're giving plenty of room over your side of the boat, if you don't mind.
I'm getting well out of the way.
Yeah, let's tell you, Tim, let me disconnect the trace first. Actually, I'll disconnect the whole trace because I can hold on to that and get him off. The way I do my rigs is I've got a clip there, so now he's free. Second stinger in a few minutes. You're going to pop him over down there on your side of the deck. We'll have a quick look of him. Get the.
He's barbed my net already.
Is he? There we go.
Watch out.
Yeah. I'm hyper wary of those barbs. All right, I'm going to take that camera off my head quick. I'll give you a little close up of him. So if you imagine this one, that other one wouldn't go in this net. So that other fish was about 5 times bigger than this one. And this one's good looks. They're deeper. It's really hard to say how heavy he would be without weighing him. There we go. Tim's got him in the sun.
A lot of them are grey. A lot of them. I think it's the ground changes their colour.
Exactly. But look at that.
See that barb?
Yeah.
My net.
He's got a double barb as well. And you might think I'm being hyper twitchy, but man alive, that'll ruin your day. You get those barbs there stuck in you.
They don't come out.
And they're called a barb because, as Tim said, they're the way they're barbed, they want to go in, but they don't easily want to come out. And I'm sure they're tipped with a mucus that it hurts. Quite frankly, it hurts even more than normal. But there you go. I'm not gonna mess about. I'm gonna get that hook out of him, and we'll let him go. But there you go, Stingray number 2. Right, so there's the hook out. There's the fish in the net, and Tim is about to release him in the net. So here he goes over the side.
Breath back.
Yeah, no dramas. He ain't been on board long. Minute. It'll come out really easily. We took advantage while that. There we go. There we go. See you later. Job's a good one. Right, let's find that big one again. I've chucked the camera out, the underwater camera out, on the stinger rig, and we've just had an interesting looking bite on here. We're sort of open. It's going to do the same thing. It's going to hook itself and come straight up and jump out of the water, but we can't be third time lucky, can we? Especially not with the camera on. The camera is the kiss of death, by the way, generally. Yeah, once you start saying things like that, it all goes tets up, as it were. But I tell you what, it's been really quite decent actually. It's been a very, very good morning. It started off slow. Irritatingly enough, we were swinging like 180 back and forth. That never helps. Dragging, picking up weed. There is still weed around, but it's certainly not stopping us fishing. And Tim's got a really nice, I mean, I had a small black bream earlier. Tim's got a nice one in there. It's got to be £2, which is going on a barbecue. He's had what else you had, Tim? Strap eel. That's it. And I've had the a bream and the 2 stingers. It's a shame that, I mean, as you saw that second stinger, which we reckon was sort of £8 to £10. Well, how big was that other one? It wouldn't even go in the net. And I'll measure that net at some stage, and you see it wouldn't even go in it. It's not a small net. But anyway, that, which I thought was going to go, has now sort of stopped. So, oh no, here we go. It's still some interest there. It's a fine line between burning your battery out, filling your SIM card, and missing the action. Just be nice to see that. That was we're obviously in about 10-12 foot of water here, so it's not deep. So those fish are getting hooked and obviously not liking it and just coming straight up to the surface. And it would be nice to get that on film, but hey ho. Shall I see if this fish is just sitting on the bait hooked or what? Let's have a little look. See how shallow I am? I can see the leader coming out of the water here. Well, there you go. There's the water wolf with a little bit of weed on it, which is not ideal. That'll be masking the lens. And there's what's left of a free, very big ragworm. The answer is not a lot. Right, let's get this baited up, get it back out, and see if we can't get a fish on the camera. Hopefully we've got whatever that was showing it robbing the bait, but it's a little bit irritating with this weed. That way. Right, let's turn this camera off anyway. We've had a little bit of a slow period, but the rod has just knocked a couple of times. So we're wondering, here we go, is it gonna go off?
Is it gonna jump?
Is it gonna jump? It won't, will it? You know, it's the curse of the camera. It just doesn't happen when you set that camera run. It's just probably robbing all the worm off of the hook. I'll keep it running for a little bit longer. You never know. Could be lucky. I've got enough battery by the look of it. Yeah, 68%. That's plenty of battery on there. Go on. So Tim's got himself a little bassling, another species. There we go, not a big fish, and it will be released. But we had about a half an hour period where it went dead, and there's quite a bit of weed coming through. The boat's just started to sort of yaw a little bit side to side, which is so irritating. It does slow the bites up as well. I think it just, when there's weed about, it drag. Oh, hang on, Tim. You had a bite on that one there. Definitely had a bite on the other rod. So hopefully it's just starting to kick off again. But that one didn't materialise. That stinger one with a camera on it, typically. But we might hopefully see, if the weed hasn't masked the camera, what it is that's been messing around with it. But I might give it a couple of minutes longer and then bring it in and refresh the bait. There you go. I had a knock on that rod again, but no hook up. But Tim's into something. So another bassling. What's that then, Tim?
That's another bream.
Oh, it's a bream, yeah. That's quite a nice one though, again. It's certainly a barbecue fish if you want another one.
Nice colourings on this time of year, look.
Yeah, they're lovely fish, black bream, they really are. They go so well. Yeah, it looks like another fish about £1.25 maybe. That one's a bit smaller than the other one, but certainly barbecue size if you want it. Meanwhile, on this rod, it's gone quiet. Well, I've just bought the water wolf in, and I had a very nice boat on here. Really nice. Feels every bit of bream. I'm going to be honest, probably a black bream, but it feels a nice one. Gave a tremendous run. Well, it would do on this rod. It's quite a light rod, but it really did give a very good initial first run. And now it's just digging. Dig like a bream does. Dare I say, like the gilt head I had did, but is it? Oh, that looks a nice old bream. That's a lovely black bream. That's a really nice black bream. Let's get him up quick. Little dinky hooks. Watch out, because there's a second one flying around there. But that, everybody, is a lovely bream.
Another one for the barbie.
What a nice fish. Do you want him for the barbie, Tim?
Yeah.
Right, let's get the hook out. Got that bar, makes it slightly easier. Little tiny little hooks. There he goes. In there. We'll bang him on the head in a minute. But while they're biting, we have literally got towels left. Little tiny bits of out of £2 of Cosham angling rag, we've got little bits left, but they're getting bites. And as I always say to people, don't discard any bait. If you're having a busy day and all you got left is just the towels that have come off, because there was some big old rag in here, I've got to say that, keep them, because the fish will still eat them. They're not bothered about towels. As you can see, that was what was on the other hook. Right, let's get it back out there. Let's have a little chuck right about there. Right, been a decent sort of morning, it really has. That said, we've got to be into the afternoon now. What time do you reckon it is, Tim? Oh, there you go, 1:15. So yeah, but that's been a good morning. If I turn my head around the corner here, it's quite a breeze, but because we've got the protection from the radar, take the camera off my head. I was talking about the boat earlier. It's a really nice boat. Tim's one's nice and clean. Got the pockets both sides there. He's just done the new pedestals for the seats, new seat covers. Put a new light on the top there. He's got his obviously rod holders at the top. But yeah, they're very capable boats. I do like Raiders. Well, there you go. What I thought was a bit of weed is a goby. So, not the biggest of fish, but another species. Well, it's been a very decent few hours, I will say. About 2 o'clock-ish, I suppose now. We're completely out of ragworm. We've got a little bit of black lug and a little bit of squid, but it's not really working here. You do need that. Well, the black lug will work, but particularly if it's in conjunction with a rag, you need ragworm where we are. It's sort of a muddy bottom, and I think the fish predominantly are feeding on worm. It's not to say they wouldn't eat a bit of squid, of course they would. It's just that you don't get as many bites there. So we're going to give it a 5-minute warning, and then we're going to see if we can find any mackerel on the way in. But yeah, it's been good. Actually, I've enjoyed it so far. Okay, we got the net, and just out of curiosity, I'm wondering what the diameter is of this net. So it is, what's that, 52 centimetres. Well, anyway, it wouldn't go in the net. So just out of curiosity, I wonder how big that made that fish. We will never really know.